Welcome to Wealthwise Media, where lasting wealth begins with better systems. Build systems, build freedom, build legacy. Why your budget keeps failing in 2026 and what to do instead. Have you ever created what seemed like the perfect budget at the beginning of the month, only to watch it completely fall apart a few weeks later? You carefully plan every expense. You promised yourself that this month could do different. You were determined to save more money, avoid unnecessary spending, and finally take control of your finances. Then life happened. An unexpected medical bill arrived. Your car needed repairs. Grocery prices increased again. A family emergency came up. Or perhaps your monthly expenses were simply higher than you expected. Suddenly, the budget you worked so hard to create no longer makes sense. If you experience this, you're not alone. Here's the truth, your budget probably isn't failing because you're bad with money. It's failing because you're trying to manage today's economy with yesterday's system. In 2026, prices change faster than ever. New subscriptions quietly appear. Unexpected expenses are becoming more common. Income is less predictable for many households, and traditional monthly budgets simply weren't designed for this kind of financial environment. So today, I'm going to show you why most budgets fail, what wealthy people do differently, and how you can build a dynamic cash flow system that works with real life instead of against it. Let's dive in. Why traditional budgets no longer work for decades. You've been taught a simple formula. Income minus expenses equals savings. It sounds straightforward. Write down your monthly income. List your expenses, assign a spending unit to every category. Then follow the plan. But here's the problem. A traditional budget assumes your financial life stays the same for an entire month. Real life doesn't work that way. Fuel prices change, groceries become more expensive, utility bills fluctuate, children need school supplies. Friends invite you to unexpected events, a home appliance suddenly stops working. Life is dynamic, yet most budgets remain static. It's like trying to use last year's weather forecast to decide what to wear today. The information isn't necessarily wrong. It's simply outdated, and that's exactly why so many budgets fail. The budget isn't broken, it's too intimidating to people. Both understand monthly income. Both create nearly identical budgets. The first person treats the budget like a strict rule book. Every unexpected expense feels like failure. Every surprise creates stress. The second person treats the budget as a flexible financial guide. When circumstances change, the plan changes. Instead of feeling defeated, adjustments are made. The difference isn't income. It isn't intelligence. It's flexibility. Financial success isn't about predicting every expense perfectly. It's about building a system that adapts when life changes. Stop managing categories. Start managing cash flow. Here's one of the biggest mindset shifts you can make. Your goal isn't to manage spending categories. Your goal is to manage cash flow. Cash flow answers much more important questions. How much money is coming in? When is it arriving? Where is it going? How much is being saved? How much is building future? Well, instead of asking, did I stay within my grocery budget? Start asking, is my money moving toward my financial goal? That's the question wealthy people ask. They don't simply control spending. They control the direction of their money. Build a dynamic cash flow system. Think of every paycheck as entering a financial system instead of a spending plan. Every dollar receives an assignment. First, cover your essential living expenses. Your housing, utilities, food, transportation, insurance. Next, strengthen your emergency fund. Even small, automatic contributions create security over time. Then invest consistently, whether it's retirement accounts, diversified investment, or other long-term financial goals. Consistency matters more than perfection. After that, invest in yourself. Buy books, learn new skills, take online courses, improve your ability to learn more in the future. Finally, enjoy your lifestyle spending without guilt because you know your financial priorities have already been taken care of. Notice what's different. You're not hoping money remains after spending. You're directing it with intention from the moment it arrives. That's what transforms a budget into a wealth-building system. Beat your free Wealthwise Money Map tool. Knowing what to do is important. Actually putting it into practice is where many people struggle. That's exactly why I created the free Wealthwise Money Map. Instead of relying on complicated spreadsheets, this tool helps you organize your monthly income and expenses, understand your cash flow, and see exactly where your money is working and where it isn't. Once you've entered your financial information, the app generates a personalized cash flow report that gives you a clearer picture of your financial habits and highlights opportunities to improve. To save your report and monitor your progress.
Over time, you'll simply enter your first name and email address. It's completely free to use, and you'll find the link in both the video description and the pinned comment. If you're serious about taking control of your finances in 2026, I encourage you to try it after watching this video. Now, let's continue building your money system. Why automation beats motivation? One of the biggest reasons budgets fail isn't a lack of knowledge, it's inconsistency. Many people rely entirely on motivation, but motivation comes and goes, systems remain. Automation removes unnecessary decisions. When your paycheck arrives, your savings can transfer automatically, your investments can happen automatically, your bills can be scheduled automatically, your emergency fund can continue growing automatically. The fewer financial decisions you have to make every month, the more consistent your progress becomes. Successful money management isn't about making hundreds of perfect decisions, it's about creating a system that makes good decisions for you. How artificial intelligence can help? Artificial intelligence isn't here to replace your financial judgment. It's here to support it. Today's financial tools can automatically categorize spending, detect unusual transactions, identify forgotten subscriptions, forecast future cash shortages, analyze spending habits, generate monthly financial summaries, recommend areas where you might save money. These features help you understand your finances more clearly. But remember, AI is a tool. You remain the decision maker. Technology works best when it supports good financial habits, not when it replaces them. Think like a wealth builder. Here is one of the biggest differences between people who simply earn money and people who build wealth. Most people ask, what can I afford to buy? Wealth builders ask, how can this money create even more money? Some dollars become investments. Some pay for education. Some build businesses. Some create emergency security. Every dollar has a mission. Over time, these small decisions compound into meaningful financial freedom. That's why wealth isn't usually built through one big decision. It's built through thousands of small intentional ones. Stop trying to save what's left. Only is the most common financial mistake is saving whatever remains at the end of the month. For many people, nothing meaningful is left. Instead, reverse the process. Pay your future self first. Invest consistently. Build your emergency fund, then spend what's available. This simple shift changes everything. Your financial goals become priorities instead of leftovers. Review weekly instead of monthly. Most people only look at their finances once a month. That's often too late. Instead, spend 10 minutes every week reviewing your cash flow. Ask yourself, where did my money come from? Where did it go? Did I spend intentionally? What unexpected expense appeared? Did I make a small adjustment before next week? Weekly reviews prevent monthly surprises. Small corrections today prevent large problems tomorrow. 3 mistakes that people step first. Treating the budget as a rigid set of rules instead of a flexible guide. Second, ignoring the timing of cash flow. Many people actually earn enough money. Their bills arrive before their income. Managing timing is just as important as managing totals. Third, waiting until the end of the month to save. Instead, automate your savings from the beginning. Your future self will thank you. Your 30-day challenge for the next 30 days. Don't face the permanent budget. Instead, focus on understanding your cash flow. Review it every week. Notice patterns. Identify unnecessary spending. Automate one financial task. Increase one investment. Reduce one recurring expense. Track your progress. To do life in an easier way. To do that, don't forget to use the free Wealthwise Money Map to generate your personalized financial report and monitor your improvement month after month. Small improvements repeated consistently create extraordinary long-term results. Final thoughts here: budget isn't failing because you're incapable. It's failing because today's financial world demands a more flexible approach. Budgets still have value, but they should guide your decisions, not limit your ability to adapt. The real goal is building a dynamic cash flow system that protects your finances, supports your goals, and continues working even when life becomes unpredictable. When every dollar has a purpose, when your savings happen automatically, when your investments become consistent, and when your cash flow supports your long-term vision, financial confidence begins to replace financial stress. Before you leave, I'd like to invite you to take the next step. Visit the free Wealthwise Money Map using the link in the description or the pinned comment. Enter your first name and email address, complete your financial information, and receive your personalized cash flow report. It's designed to help you understand your finances more clearly and start building a smarter money system from